to talk about the major organs of the body. So you can pause this video. You should have this picture in your notes. When I first started teaching anatomy, I just made an assumption that students knew where their major organs were. And then we went to dissect the rat, and I learned real quickly they didn't. So where our organs are located are very similar to the rat. So this is a good overview picture that you've got going on here. So stop the video, copy these down, and then we'll just kind of scroll through. And then I've got, main reason I'm doing this video is I want to show you the model, just in case you don't get a lot of hands-on with, so you can see the model and where things are on the model. All right, so we'll just talk. Hopefully you understand where your brain is. You've got your spinal cord. You've got these carotid arteries, one on the left and right, that come up to feed the blood supply to your body. And so you've got your trachea, and then we will be talking about, you've got a very tiny tube here, your esophagus. We'll be seeing that in the rat. So this is for your air and this is for your food. This connects down to your stomach that is down here. Of course, your heart here in the middle. You've got a right and a left lung. Again, your patient, not you. This is the aortic arch that's leading to that heart there. And so your liver. And if we pick up the stomach, you're going to see the spleen. Spleen is right there underneath the stomach. That's the same place it'll be when we look at it in the rat. And so we can pick that up, and you would find underneath here, you're going to find the pancreas. In the rat, it doesn't preserve real well, so it's going to kind of all shrivel up because it's a gland. But again, you've got the spleen over here. Underneath here will be the pancreas running this way, right underneath that liver. Coming off the liver, we have this little gallbladder. Some of you may have had that removed. And then on your left and on your right and your left, you have these little kidney bean things. They're in your lower quadrants, and that is your kidneys. You have all your small intestines, which won't look small at all. And then you've got this is your large intestine, also called your colon, and it goes up and goes across and comes down. This is the ascending, the transverse and descending part of your colon. Your colon leads to your rectum here, which is where it gets ready to exit. You have your bladder. This looks a little bit different in male versus females because males have that prostate gland. And then you have your urethra, which is where the urine exits. The bladder is connected to the kidneys by this tiny little tube here called the ureter, and it connects to those kidney beans. So you have that left and right. So those are your main organs. See if I can scroll down. Let's go here. So this is just showing a different view there. And so there's your large intestines. It makes that. It's really large in diameter. And then at the end of I'm going to say beginning of our rectum, because the end goes out, the beginning part of our large intestines, we have an appendix here. The rat won't have that. They will have this large pouch thing called a cecum, but our appendix is here. And then again, there's the gallbladder. You can see there's the liver. Pick the liver up. There's the stomach. If I pick up the stomach, you would see the pancreas, and over here you would be finding the spleen. So let me show you our model here. And so we've got our lungs, our left and right lung, our heart. This right here is a muscle that you're seeing here, right underneath the lungs. That is the diaphragm. And then you've got your liver, you've got your stomach. Over here on the side, and I'll show a blown up view here in just a second, you will have your spleen, and this little yellow part is the pancreas right underneath the stomach. This is a model that you can't pick things up, so they just have a little bit of it hanging out. That little green thing hanging out right there is the gallbladder, and all this gray is the large intestine, and then this is all the small intestines. And so here's a better view. That 104 that you're seeing there, that is the diaphragm. This is the liver at 120. And you're seeing your stomach. And this little 122, I think it says 122 over here, is the spleen, tuck out underneath here. And then you've got your pancreas right over here on the right side by your liver. Connected to your liver is that gallbladder, and you are seeing the large intestine here, and all this down here is small intestine. About does it for your organs.